Morning guys, Dexter with Essential Pressure Washing. We are in Orlando, Florida for some roof cleaning, which I'm not a fan of, but it pays the bill, so we got to do what we got to do. We have a roof right here at 8147, and then we have another roof 4 houses down. I believe it's 8123. We're going to do both of these today. They are both barrel tile roofs. Let me show you what we have. You can see right there. Well, I'm gonna have to go up top and show you what we have. Stay tuned. All right guys, we're on top of the roof. I'm gonna give a walkthrough or a presentation of what it looked like, and also for documenting any damages. So we have some sliders here. Like right there is out of place a little bit, not too bad. We can't really tell. They're in pretty good shape for the most part, but we'll be able to tell better once we have put the cleaning on them, because some of them, sometimes you have a cracked tile, you won't know that until it's cleaned up. But this is pretty dirty on that side, and you know how to walk them. We walk on the thick parts of it, flat-footed. Stand off the ball of your foot. Heading to the back. So far it's looking pretty good, just extremely dirty. Okay, there's a cracked tile right there. Right there we have one that's cracked. We'll stay off of it. There's another one that's cracked. Okay, so that's going across to here. And the back side looks okay. I don't see any cracked tiles at least, but we have two on this side that are cracked. One right there. Yeah, have a crack right there and one right there on this side. That's to the back. So two cracked tiles to the back. It's not too bad. Just want to get it documented. The dirty side. The dirty side is dirty. She is a dirty birdie on this side. But the tiles look like they had a little replacement here and there. A little work done here or there. Found two cracked tiles to the back. Now, as for the front, we have a unique situation. I'm trying to see, where did he come from? We see they've been doing repairs. Okay, those been glued back together, but this is sitting in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where it goes. I thought that it slid out of place, but I don't think so. Maybe they just had it sitting like that. I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, that's what we have so far with this roof. Trying to catch any little areas that maybe little imperfections that they don't know about. We can show them the video. The dirty side is not too bad yet. We're gonna walk carefully, apply slowly, look for transition and for imperfection. Stay tuned.
Okay, here's the drone flyover. We have a barrel tile roof here. The first that I am spraying with the Mo Flo. So it will be a learning curve for me, because the Mo Flo has a lot of thump to it, a lot of slap. So we're gonna have to adjust the RPMs and get it to where I want it. And then I'll be better on the next roof. This here is about, I believe, 25 to 2,600 squares. The other one is about 400 to 500 squares bigger than this one. Okay, guys, that was the flyover. Stay tuned for some spraying action.
as you guys can see, look at the transition from that to coming brighter. Now you see more transition. Down here, nothing. Up here, something. Then we'll start coating that bottom one. We walk across one way, have to come back the other way. Towels are two-sided. Okay, I'm finna start on that bottom with a little overspray. Now when we make our next pass, always give it a few minutes to shake and bake. That right there I'll touch up when I'm back on this side. All my touch up there, I'm just touching, getting this right here in formation. Coming back. Now we see we have more transition. We have some spots we have to touch. Some of that is just, that's some of the how the towel is made, that is not algae. We're just trying to mist it. Trying to mist it. A little mist. Let's see what we get. Transition is looking great. Transition is looking great. The old hoes love to get stuck up here on these roofs. Outside of that, though, pretty good. Outside of that. So basically, that's how it's done. Get back with you guys shortly.
Okay, here's the drone flyover for the second house that we're doing on the same block. This one is 2-story, has solar panels on two sides, and also it has a bump out to the back, which is a roof, which is tile over the part of the lanai. I will back the drone up here in a minute here, and you'll be able to see the bottom roof. There it is. To the top of the bottom roof, it is cleaner because it's getting a lot of sunlight. But to the bottom part of the second lower roof, it has some dark shading on it as well. We're also going to give you a point of view from the top of the roof. Once I get up there, this is a 2-ladder roof. So you climb up the roof holding a ladder or toting a ladder to put it up there to get to the second roof. And that's how I got to the very top of this one. And then we're going to get some spraying going. 6%, guys. I have eliminator mixed with sticky icky pine as the surfactant. Stay tuned.
Okay, guys, we're on roof number 2. This is a 2-story, 2-ladder roof, tile as well. Solar panels here. It is dirty. That side. No further talking, let's get to work. Let's get to it. Put you on my chest right there. And we're gonna start getting some spray going up under those solar panels. Get us some solar panel, roll off. Come on, solar panel. That solar panel roll off. Okay, cam back on. Okay. Solar panel roll off. Baby, don't you hold off. Coming your way, Larry. Got a little overspray going that way. As you know, we can't get to the very end of that. That would be unwise upon you to go that deep down that roof with this surfactant, with this cam. Put a little light spray on that side. Then we'll do the same thing as we're coming back. Tile 2-sided. A little bit windy. Okay, so we gotta give that a moment to do its thing. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and coat this roof here, this little piece. Go ahead and get a coat on it. Just getting a little coat on her. See, some of that side I'm gonna wait till Larry change sides, and then I'll shoot way down there. But for right now, I'm gonna hit this one. Just hitting that part, staying away from the other side for now. And you know at this house, there's no way of doing it one way. You got to do it 2 ways. Otherwise, she don't like to play fair. Okay. As you can see, it's more dirty roofs. I'm not interested in them. This needs to be okay. This needs to be the last roof that I do this year. I just don't like doing these things. And I did a couple shingle roofs, that was changing my mind. It was saying, hey, they're not so bad after all. And then I run into these roofs over here, and they remind me of why I don't enjoy doing roofs. Yeah, it's a business, and we're in it for money. And that's why I'm up here. Didn't say that now. We are in the business of making money, so that's what brought me on the roof. But I don't like doing roofs. We're getting a pretty good reaction with Kim. Getting a pretty good reaction. Can't go too far on this roof though. You can't get crazy. That's why I'm trying to coat it really well, because you can't get really crazy with walking it. So when you can't get crazy with walking it, you gotta try to shoot that mix to it. And it's doing well so far. So far, so good. Let Larry catch up over there. I had put a lot down, meaning runoff. Now there are gutters on the side. The gutters on the side, no gutters on the front. I can't get down to the second tier until Larry comes, because the ladder slid on me earlier, so we're not taking that chance going down, because we didn't have that to happen before and broke my ankle. So we're not trying to break any bones. But we're trying to get that lip, you know, that bottom lip with these darn tiles. So that's why we went heavy, like a Chevy. Try not to get too much over there. We ain't trying to get that run. Got some gutters over here on this side too, so. Let that marinate. Let that marinate right there while we watching, and you can see what I mean by these darn lips. There's the little peaks right there. Man, you gotta do just right to get them little peaks. You gotta get that angle like that, and we gotta kind of work that angle on an upward motion. Get those little ugly lips on the other side of it. That cleaned up. That's good transition. That's good transition. That seems to be good transition. I'm gonna hit this side again, Larry. I got these lips, man. Those lips, man, I tell you. Those lips. Gotta get those lips to the bottom. Those darn lips. Once we get those lips though, you pretty much got her whooped and cooked. Okay, transition is good right here on this side. Okay. Yeah, that transition looks good up here. Everything is looking good. Don't step on your hose, make you lose your footing. Step on the middle. The strongest part of the towel is the middle. Step on that. Transition is good. Look down there. Look right here. Down there. Now here. Transition is good. Okay. So let's not waste time. Let's be productive, right? So by being productive, we can still check this area over again. Get the tips of this, because we have gutters on the side. So let's in a little bit. We do have gutters, so let's in a little bit. Try to make it play fair. And lips. Therefore we can have this part over here looking better. See our lips right there? See how they'll try to get you. Daggone lips. You gotta hit both your sides of your towel. Gotta hit that part and get that bottom lip. That bottom lip. Then make your trigger let go. See how the trigger didn't want to let go? The trigger want to do what it want to do. I got a beam right there. I'm going to shoot some of this top roof from up here before I get Larry to come up, because he's doing good on the ground right now. Put a little bit down there. And that's a good thing about the volume. You can put a little bit down there. Let's clean up a little bit of those spots. Okay, look at that transition from there to there. Not bad. This is looking good. Want to get a little bit more underneath that solar panel. Trying to get that to go through. Get some cleaning on. Get some cleaning going on the inside of that, because we already know algae grows on that stuff. Okay, look at that. Going down slowly. Hey Larry. It's hard for Larry to hear me from way up here. Hey Larry. Get the bush over here. I'm finna hit this little beam. So I have to give him enough time to get hose pulled, because it's on the other side. Give him enough time to get some hose pulled so he can get over there. And with the that's the HOA bush. I need to shoot right here. So I want to have him over there wetting it up while I shoot my shot on this little peaks here. And then eventually I'm going to get him to come up the ladder to hold the bottom of that ladder so that I can come down from up here. I'm gonna check everything over because once I'm down from here, I'm not coming back up here. Hold your spot right there, brother. Yeah, just had to get a little hit on that. And I gotta switch cam off while I rinse down these solar panels. I can't just leave the cam on the solar panel, so I have about 200 feet of cam in this line. So we're gonna treat some more of this. All right. Treat that one more time. We're gonna treat this again. All in the purpose of getting that cleared out. Clearing out the line. Once I clear out the line, okay, the line's clearing out. Rinse down these solar panels. Clear out that. There's solar panels there. And I still got a chute over there, so guess what? I'll be doing this again. I still got to get those corners. That's a little solar panel cleaning 101, gentlemen. So what I end up doing here is kicking my cam back on. And I still got to get position. We got 2 cracked tiles up here. One right there cracked. Let's get cam back on. Cause I gotta get all over there, all that back there. Gotta get. Meanwhile, back at the wrench. There we go. We're back to cam. Let's go ahead and get out of touch. Get that up under there. Let's get that another little touch. Reactivate that. Okay. We get a little reaction from that. We got 1 towel right back there. On that side here, I can see. Trying not to. It's a hard hit, wind blowing, but it's done. Cut the cam back off. Give it some time for transition. As you can see, we got that peak right there. I got 200 foot of cam in the line before I go back and rinse these back down again. And then at that time, then and only then will I get Larry to come up the ladder. hold that ladder so I can come down to the second story. Once I get down that second story, we got a little shoot that, and then we got a little piece of roof in the back. We got a little piece of roof in the back of this house. Sits over the lanai, and it's tiled as well. So I'll go back and get that. Yes, sir. And be in good shape. Yes, got a little hit right there. Got a little hit right there. Got to get Larry to soak them plants down. Got him dang show hit them. This bridge cap right there, we're gonna get that. Now we're looking good up here. All of that is looking good over there. We're getting back, got the chemical off, so we should be getting close to that time. Close to that time, which we're gonna be rinsing time. Alright, got our hit off. Still, until I need again. Put that right there. So we got, okay, now we're getting the clear water. Not gonna bore you guys with that. Catch you back. All right, guys, we're back live. We're on the second floor. We off of the top floor. We're on this floor here. We got that much on that side. We are in transition stage on this side. This tree right here is way above the roof. It's gonna get a little cam on it. Unfortunately, we're gonna try to rinse her down. And she is gonna get a little cam. I'm trying to get closer to the edge to mitigate the runoff to it. Let Larry know. You ready, Larry? And with this, work your patterns, remember your lip. You're gonna have to come back and get your lip because I'm hitting some from the bottom, but these lips are the trickiest thing with a tile roof. It's just being able to spray up to get the bottom of those lips. As you can see, we're gonna get a little transition right there. I gotta go back the other way, but still let me go ahead and coat these before I go the other way. Now I'm gonna go the opposite direction, like so. Putting down my mix, putting down my mix, get a little of that. And we're gonna try to get a little transition going here. I'm gonna bump down, a couple of lips down, a couple of towels down. And I'm gonna head back that way again. Trying to get these lips on the bottom. Since they were giving me a hard time on that other roof we just finished. Trying to be a little bit more mindful of them and give them what they're looking for. So, he is cleaning up. Can we get up high with the tree? Can we get up high with the tree? Yeah. Unfortunately, this tree is getting hit hard because it's over the roof line. We're trying to do what we can to mitigate down damages to it. Spoke with the client about these trees. They said they have everything under control. You know how that goes. This is under control. Okay. As you can see, we got to go the other way. Let's go. This way. That cam like to be done 2 ways to Sunday. As you can see all that lip right there on the inside. Was not transitioning. So we gave her another hit of the good stuff. And we're gonna force that transition on her, whether she like it or not. So far so good, right? So far so good. Let's get on this other little piece of a roof here while Larry is there. And let's go ahead and I'm right above you, Larry. Okay. Go ahead and get that little piece. Now you know what a tile roof. You gotta give it some love all kind of ways. Hey Larry. Yeah, I'm gonna hit right on the top of it. Just trying to barrel tile transition on point. This thing is back bright like a diamond. Back bright like a diamond. Yes sir. Shine bright tonight. Brianna said she's beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Diamonds in the sky. Come on. Got a little corner right here. Got to touch with the toucher. And the inside of those lips need some lipstick. So let me give it to him. Yeah, there's no way of, tell you what, there's no way of not cheating these type of roofs. This bush right here in front of me is soaking down with, got soap on it. On this limb, leaves right up here. You might have to come on the sidewalk to get her. But where she's soaking, I can see it. Come on. Yeah, that limb right there you up on? Yeah. Yeah, try to rinse her. Yeah, there we go. Get some rinsing going on. Get that off of her. They're close to the house, I tell you. Give her a fighting chance. We're trying to give her a fighting chance. Okay guys, we're finished with the roof. Gonna do a drone flyover, put it to the end of the video so you guys can see the after. There's a 2-tier roof. We got the ladders down. She is clean. We are loading up. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for this video.
Okay, completed project right here. This roof has been cleaned, 6% mix. Got it right, the Mo Flo. We got the testing with the first roof and got a good feel for how to set the throttle. Got her done. She's nice and clean. Going to show you a shot of that back roof, which is the one that's over the lanai, the lower roof. Okay, bang. There it is right there. All of this is cleaned up. Looking very, very, very nice. So we got 2 roofs completed. I believe there's 4 or 5 houses apart down the road from one another. This lead came from me working in another neighborhood, which is probably 10, 15 minutes away from this one. It was sort of like a referral. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Peace.